been looking around for some picture books that were heavily raved about by various readers, and I just happened to stumble upon this unique book called The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt, along with illustrations by Oliver Jeffers. But before you listen to the story, I have here a set of crayons. Some broken, some stubby, some whole, and some with wrappers taken off. Now, are these crayons still considered as crayons that work for coloring? Maybe some of you would tell they are not. Some may say yes. To weigh these provoking questions to you boys and girls, try to answer these questions. What has happened to the crayons to make them this way? Why are some crayons much shorter than others? Which crayons do the children think are the most popular? Are there any crayons that seem never to have been used? Why might this be? While listening to the story, I want you to answer these questions to yourselves. And at the end of the story, you will create a persuasive writing on what might be the attitude of Duncan upon knowing his crayon's point of view. Will their letters persuade Duncan to change his coloring habits? It's time for you to find out as we go on to the story. The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt. Illustrations by Oliver Jeffers. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. The first letter came from Red Crayon. Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. Whew, we need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. Here's the next letter from Purple Crayon. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I am your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard's hat. But it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. The next letter, it came from Beige Crayon. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I'm neither. I'm beige and I'm proud. I'm also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that browns get all the bears, ponies, and puppies, while the only thing I get are turkey dinners, if I'm lucky, and wheat. And let's be honest, when was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon. The next letter, it came from Gray Crayon. Duncan, Gray Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray. But that's a lot of space to color all by myself. And don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things. Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray, you know. So are very tiny rocks, pebbles. How about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Here's the next letter from White Crayon. Dear Duncan, you color with me. But why most of the time I'm the same color as the page you are using me on? White. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill in empty space between other things. And it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. Another letter from Black Crayon. Hear what it says. Hi, Duncan. I hate being used to draw the outline of things. Things that are colored in other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. The next letter, it came from Green Crayon. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I'm writing for two reasons. One is to say that I like my workloads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problems and wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends, Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be on the color of the sun. Haha, please settle this soon because they're driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Here comes the next letter from Yellow Crayon. Dear Duncan, Yellow Crayon here. I need you to tell Orange Crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking. And I can prove I'm the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on a page 1. You can't miss me. I'm shining down brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your Paul and the true color of the sun, Yellow Crayon. And here's the letter of Orange Crayon to Duncan. Dear Duncan, I see Yellow Crayon already talked to you, the big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday, you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zoo Cooper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Aren't you glad I'm here? Huh? Your Paul, and the real color of the sun, Orange Crayon. Here comes the next letter from Blue Crayon. Dear Duncan, it's been very great being your favorite color this past year, and the year before, and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear sky. But the bad news is that I am so short and stubby. I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your very stubby friend, Blue Crayon. And now here's the letter of Pink Crayon to Duncan. Duncan, okay, listen here, kid. You have not accused me once in the past year. It's because you think I am a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color in her Little Princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job on staying inside the lines. Now back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your amused friend, Pink Crayon. And now, this is the letter of Peach Crayon to Duncan. Here, Duncan. Hey, me, Peach Crayon. Why did you fill up my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like to go to school naked? I need clothes. Help! Your naked friend, Peach Crayon. And that's the last letter from Peach Crayon. Well, poor Duncan just wanted to call her. And of course, he wanted his crayons to be happy. And that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring and an A plus for creativity. The end.